Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is Wednesday night. It is 8 p.m., and that means it is time for the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program and CBRS Entertainment to come at you with the Wednesday PlayStation Showcase. I am OMD, joined as always by the man on the console, Mr. Chris Best. How are we doing today, my friend?
Doing good. As you guys can see, I'm getting our game set. I keep forgetting about the new intro, so I got enthralled by the intro and forgot to turn the game on. But while we're loading up the game here, we got some PlayStation news again this week. The mid-month PS Plus reveals have happened. Some of the games have already been mentioned before, i.e. FBC Firebreak to start things off, just for the PS5, which again, as we talked about, is set in the world of Control, and it is actually a multiplayer game. You and two friends can team up and take out enemies. So I'm gonna have to look deeper into this, but it's possible that me, you, and Bubba can get in and play this game.
Yes.
If you just excuse me, I gotta mute down my TV here. It's yelling at me.
Certainly.
The next game is actually returning to the PS Plus because I can prove that it's already been there because I have this game via the PS Plus. Battlefield 2042 is coming back, and I'm uncertain about this game, to be honest with you, because Battlefield 5 or Battlefield V made me very, very sour on the Battlefield games.
Right.
But I might come back and give this one a shot again.
Okay.
It's a first-person shooter, but the difference is with this game is instead of the usual with Battlefield, it was 64 players you played against. This time, it's 128 players you play with. That's insanity, you know?
It is. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't played a Battlefield game, I think, since that I really enjoyed since Battlefield 4.
Battlefield 1 was phenomenal.
Right. And I tried it and I couldn't get into it.
It's all World War One, and I love World War One and World War II kind of stuff. So
right,
it ran right up my alley, and it was at a time too when I was getting sick and tired of World War II games coming out, and they were like, "Well, here's a World War One game," and I was literally like, when they announced that game, I was literally telling my friends like, I wish that they would put out more games based on World War One, and then that one came out.
Right.
But Battlefield 2042 is set more in the future, and the reason why I'm a little uncertain about it, and yes, I do have the game in my collection because it was a free game like a year or so ago on the PlayStation Plus, is because it's a free shooter. I'm not a fan of shooters that take place in the future, you know?
Right. See, I don't mind futuristic shooters.
Yeah, but, and I'm saying that as we are going to look at a futuristic shooter here tonight.
Right.
The next game coming up though is adding to the horror collection of that I've discovered. I have quite an extensive collection of. Five Nights at Freddy's is really putting out another game on the PS Plus, and this time it's going to be Help Wanted 2. And it's only coming to the PS5, guys. Five Nights at Freddy Help Wanted 2 is the sequel to the terrifying VR experience that brought new life to the iconic horror franchise. So yes, this is a VR game as well, but you can just play it on the PS5. You don't need the VR system to play it.
Okay, nice.
It basically looked exactly like the Five Nights at Freddy's game we looked at last Halloween, which I think was Security Breach, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Yeah, I believe it was.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is a game that they've got announced here that I've had on my on my list to buy, and it was one of those games where it's like, do I want to put out the money for this game or not? And it was just, I kept it on my list but never really bought the game, and that's The Hunter: Call of the Wild. It's a hunting simulation game,
Right.
coming to the PS4, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't put the money out for it because it's coming free now.
Right.
It is regularly updated in collaboration with its community. So, like, anybody who knows like the weapons and all that stuff, they'll the community will let developers know, hey, this isn't how this gun is supposed to, react or anything of that nature. You can do a single player campaign or share the ultimate hunting experience with friends, roam freely across meticulously crafted environments, and explore a diverse range of regions and biomes, each with its own unique flora and fauna. Experience the intricacies of complex animal behavior, dynamic weather events. See, that's why I'm interested in this, because of the fact that it is a hunting simulator, and you have to, like, when you're out hunting and fishing, even in real life, you have to take into account everything that's around you.
Absolutely.
And most of the hunting games I've played, like I'm talking way back in the PS2, PS3 days, didn't exactly account for any of that.
Right.
So that's why I'm interested in trying this game out.
Right.
Now, here's another game that's coming out. I've wanted to play this for several years because the original version of it came out way back on the PS2. And it's called We Love Katamari, Reroll and Royal Reverie. It's one of those like silly Japanese puzzle style games.
Okay.
I wanted to play this this game when it came out on the PS2. I don't know why I didn't buy it. I've had several opportunities to buy the game. Originally released in 2005, so 20 years ago. This is the remaster, so this is the original one coming back. Basically, what you are is the king of the cosmos has accidentally destroyed all the stars in the universe, and he sends his son, the prince, to Earth and orders him to create a large Katamari. You roll the Katamari to make it bigger and bigger and bigger, rolling up all the things on Earth. So basically, you're in charge of rebuilding the universe by collecting a bunch of stuff on Earth.
Okay.
Whether it's anything as small as like a cat to anything, something as giant as Mount Everest, for instance.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It looks like a dumb Japanese game, but I can guarantee you I think we should show it on the PlayStation Showcase, and you'll see just how much fun the game is from all accounts that I've heard.
Right.
Now, this is another one that kind of intrigued me. This was, and excuse me if I'm going to pronounce this wrong, but it's called Ayuden Chronicles 100 Heroes. And it's an RPG, but you have a choice of playing as 100 different people. So there's 100 different characters that you can meet. So there's no same story. Like if I played it and got one story and you played it OMD, you wouldn't get the same story.
Right.
You meet people from all different backgrounds who are united by war, waged by the power-hungry Galdian Empire. Explore a diverse magical world populated by humans, beastmen, elves, and desert people. Meet and recruit over 100 unique characters. So that's where the difference is going to be. Like you're going to pick characters to join your team that you feel would be beneficial to you as the player.
Okay.
That's why I'm intrigued about this, because it's an RPG with that kind of styling that I've never seen before. So I kind of want to check it out. Now entering the world of simulation again. This one seems this is one of those games too that I've seen that I've kind of just wanted to try like a demo on, and it's Train Sim World 5. So all it is, and I'm going to use a Big Bang Theory here, but Sheldon would love this game.
Oh, okay.
So Sheldon, if you haven't watched the series, I take it you haven't, right?
I've seen episodes and bits and
Mm-hmm.
pieces, but I've never sat down and watched the series as a whole.
Okay, so Sheldon, one of his favorite things is model trains in general, and he loves gaming as well.
Right.
So I'm thinking this game would be beneficial for him. It's a sim game where you just manage and drive trains, and it seems intriguing to me because again, like I do enjoy some of these simulation games.
Right.
I'm waiting for a good trucking simulation game to come though.
Yeah, we've had a trucking simulator on Xbox. I've never tried it, but
I think there is one on PlayStation. I gotta look for it again. And then we've got another game here called Endless Dungeon. It is a unique blend of roguelike tactical action and tower defense set in an award-winning endless universe. Plunge into an abandoned space station alone or with friends in co-op. Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes and protect your crystal against the never-ending waves of monsters. It kind of looked like Warhammer,
okay.
basically. That's what it looked like to me. Not the Warhammer that we played like Bolt Gun a couple weeks back, but um, the top down Warhammer RPG games.
Right.
That's what it looked like to me. Now, of course, on the PlayStation Plus Premium side, the only classic that we are getting, we've already talked about this. Deus Ex: The Conspiracy is coming to the PS5 from the PS2. If you want our thoughts on that one, that was I think we talked about it last week, maybe.
I believe so.
But tonight's game, guys, is a game that I have been itching to get my hands on for a few years now. Cyberpunk 2077. Let's dive into it.
Let's do it.
Okay, so of course I've got to agree to all this kind of stuff. New game. We're just gonna set it to easy because I really don't know what to expect out of this game.
Right.
Okay, so I got to select a life path. Roaming the Badlands. I'm just gonna go with Nomad.
Okay.
Body type. I'm a male. So I've got to create my guy here. Just going to use one of the presets, maybe. Yeah, just going to use one of the presets and we'll go on. I know that when I buy the full version of this game, I'm probably going to just recreate my guy. And of course, I've got stats to upgrade here already. So, by the way, I beat my first PS5 game today.
Nice.
I beat The Last of Us Part 1, the remake.
Oh, nice. I
That
was
game,
going to say
that,
you finished Arc, didn't you?
no, there is no finishing that game. I mean, there is, but like that takes hours on end. I'm still trying to build the greenhouse I started like a week and a half ago. So we're going to confirm all this. Now, I believe there is story bit, so I'm going to unmute the camera here, and we're going to listen to the story here. Maybe we're going to mute as I just realized it's copyright music.
Right.
Okay, so remove patch. Electric coupling module. You said it was nothing serious when they came in. You said you were. Okay, so welcome to Cyberpunk 2077. God, it looks like I got to talk to this mechanic dude. I'm going to pay you what we agreed. Oh, that's not how you... Now he's being all lazy and telling me like, "Hey, you can fix your car yourself."
Right.
So I'm gonna hotwire my car.
There we go.
Get in my car. Not too shabby at all. So I got the car fixed, apparently.
All right. So I am going to presume that you start off here, but I'm going to guess you probably eventually do make your way into the city, regardless of where you start and what character type you choose.
Yeah. And I got to assume that with the three things you had to choose there, that there's branching paths as far as stories go.
Right.
So that gives the game replayability with how you finish it, you know?
Yep.
So this guy is hounding me. Don't need to worry. I won't be staying long, blah, blah, blah. Didn't answer my question now, did you, Sheriff? The sheriff sounds like he's a crooked asshole. His name's Andrew. Andrew Jones. Probably heard of me. Nope. Can't say that I have.
Oh, is there what do you call them? Captions for the dialogue.
Yeah, there
Or
is
subtitles.
I'm seeing captions on my end of the screen here.
Oh, yeah, I'm not.
It's probably being blocked by the Swift. That's weird. The sheriff is basically trying to like interrogate me here.
Right.
All right, we're driving.
All right.
Oh, the haptics are really coming into play here.
I see that.
So on the controller, the haptics let you know like how fast you're or how hard you're pushing down on your gas,
Okay.
and it's giving me some resistance right now, even when I hit my brakes.
Wow.
Oh, that's how you exit out. I apologize for anybody who can hear that car alarm outside.
Yeah, I'm starting to pick it up.
Yeah, it's gone now. Kind of weird that alarm went off when I started driving away here. This kind of gives me Far Cry vibes with climbing a radio tower right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
But basically, like from what I come to understand about this game, is it's basically The Witcher meets Grand Theft Auto.
Okay. So I'm gonna guess there's probably a lot of pushing down on your right and left control sticks, eh?
Yeah, my R2 and L2 for driving at least.
Okay.
Okay, so we had to radio into someone, and I'm really not sure what I have to do, but we're gonna fall to my death,
Yep, that's
or
never a good thing.
or maybe not fall to my death. That I lost a lot of health though on that fall.
Right? To reference The Simpsons there, your car looks like it has a lot of speed holes.
Yeah, it does. And my car looks like it's been through the ringer.
Yep.
I am not gonna lie. I am just. This is one of those games already that I can tell. This is one of those games where I'm just drawn in by the beauty of like the landscape around me.
Right.
I can't wait to get inside to get to the city and see what that looks like, though. I missed the turn. The driving mechanics in this game are not bad, though.
They look a little, I was going to say, they look a little janky and awkward, to be honest, just from, I know you're still getting used to them as well, but.
Yeah, well, because this still feels like a change from Grand Theft Auto, right?
Right.
But it feels smoother driving that vehicle than driving Grand Theft Auto does.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Got to go inside this trailer. Oh, I ducked down because his buddy had a gun. So this is Jackie. He's a North Carolina native, but never been to North Carolina. So imagine a place where everyone's like your bro, your sister, or distant cousin at least. So this is cargo that I have to deliver for this guy.
Okay. So you're a mule now.
Yep. Hey, if it means more driving, because I was actually really enjoying the driving.
Okay.
What do I have to? Oh yeah, because you only got one hand, so. Or are you riding with me? I guess you are.
All right.
Oh, he's probably got to tell me where we need to go, so.
Yeah.
Look at the way the sun bounces off that road. It's
Right.
awesome.
Now, I can't remember. Was this a Rockstar game or was it? Now I know it was Project Red, but was this originally supposed to be done by Rockstar?
No. So what happened was, so this game is originally one of those dice RPG games, like Dungeons and Dragons, right?
Okay.
Um, the guy who created the game was looking for a game developer to sell it to, and CD Projekt Red was in the market for developing something new and different because they had already been making the Witcher games. So
Right.
they went to this guy and bought the rights to make the game.
Okay. I know that this game wound up much like Grand Theft Auto with several delays on release,
Mm-hmm.
just so that they could get it right. And I know that, and I understand that it was buggy as well.
Here's the weird thing: it was buggy for some players. Like, take for instance, my brother bought this game at launch. He didn't experience any of the bugs,
Right.
which is
Wow.
weird. Yeah, so we're bribing these guys because obviously what we're delivering is, or we're going to try and bribe these guys because obviously what we're delivering is illegal. Enter the
Of
security
course.
building. And of course, we have weapons.
Yep.
Now, please report to room number 2. And then talk to this guy.
I know for me, like, I'm sure the game probably really picks up after all of this,
Mm-hmm.
but it's this part that I would always like. And I know just from my own personal playing experiences that I would find this so tedious that I would probably give up the game.
Yeah, and see, like, what's going on in my head, being that this is the first time I'm playing it, I'm like, okay, why is all this going on? And it's turning me and it's making me intrigued to see like what's going on and why these things are happening, you know?
Right. See, and I'd be thinking the same thing, but that's where I would be turning to like, okay, this is just way too tedious.
Like I'm already saying to myself, like when you get the chance to buy the full version, the full version constantly goes on sale. So
Right.
return to the car. The car is right there. What happened in there? It's none of your business.
Why is he now
You're gonna
driving
drive
your
now?
car?
I don't know. There are times though when I'm playing Grand Theft Auto or something like this, and I actually don't
Right.
mind when somebody else is driving me.
Right.
Yeah, so those officers are after us for something. We're trying to run from these officers, and it feels like, oh, I gotta shoot. I was gonna say, it feels like the guy who's driving me here is just, it doesn't feel intense, and it should be at this moment.
Right.
Well, it is now that I'm shooting everything. There's even a little bit of I was talking about the haptic controls here. I even feel it when I'm aiming and shooting the gun. Like I can feel the trigger
Okay.
being a little bit resistant when I shoot,
Okay.
Not gonna lie, I kind of like this gun though.
Now I am going to ask, like, does that pistol have like limited rounds, or is that the one that's going to have the infinite ammo for the game?
I don't know because I don't see. I guess right now it is infinite ammo because I don't see like an ammo number anywhere. Because I know that in some games, right, when you're playing a shooter and you're doing a shooting mission like this, you basically have unlimited bullets.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, so I do see what you mean, like why some of my screen is not popping up on there, but there is I do see there is whatchamacallit there. There is captions in this game.
Right. Now I'm guessing you've got to wait around for his buddy to come and pick up the package.
I guess so. So what's next? I ask. Now we take a peek inside. No, I guess we're taking a look at this package.
Okay.
We're delivering an iguana.
Okay.
Maybe the buyer's Mr. Iguana.
Maybe. Maybe that's Yeska.
It's kind of weird that here I was thinking we're delivering like illegal narcotics, but we're
Right.
delivering an animal.
I was going to say in there, the iguana looked like it's dead, but that is now just stunning.
Yeah. Oh, looks like we're in the city now.
So that may have just been sort of the tutorial, and now you're.
Yeah, this is somebody explaining the city and why everybody comes. I suppose. I think.
So a lot to unpack from that visual.
Yeah, it's basically tells you just how you're going to run Night City, essentially.
Okay.
I'm actually tutorial, I suppose. So we're just going through the tutorial half of this game. Skill. So it's basically I'm going to be doing battling here
Okay.
using stealth and firearms.
Okay.
So combat basics. So we're going to take the gun. Oh, it's basically I'm doing target practice.
There you go.
Yeah, targeting is actually pretty easy.
Oh, I can imagine.
Not gonna lie, kind of like this gun.
Right? The rubber bullet training.
Yeah. So I'm injured. There's a health pack. And then use the health pack push up. It's an inhaler, apparently.
Very reminiscent to me of the Army of Two and Gears of War 5 training area.
Mm-hmm. This kind of gives me old school. I'm going really old school, but Metal Gear Solid the VR missions vibes.
Okay.
Because that's what the training was like for that game. Okay, so that's done. Oh, hacking. It's a good thing I actually went into this because I had no idea that there was even hacking in this game.
This should be right up your alley.
This is a little bit cumbersome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, somehow I did it, but I have no idea how I did it. I might have to go back through this when I actually buy the full game and figure out how the hell I did that.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Maybe I sneak up. Yeah, take him down. I failed.
Oh, so this is probably the stealth aspect of it, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, I see what you got to do here. You got to hack this door so that you can get through and sneak onto them.
Oops. Oh, I hit. Okay, so yeah. Hack that screen. Wait for it to fully hack. You can see it fills up. And then once it's full, it's on. So he turns his back. That's when I've got to jump over. Crouch down so that I'm sneaking up on his ass. And then I'm going to take him down. Snap his neck.
Nice. His cybernetic neck.
Yeah. And then I can loot him. Or I can pick up the body.
Okay.
And so I can hide his body. Obviously, this will be done to prevent other enemies from finding the guy.
Right.
By throwing him in what looked like a recycling bin.
Right.
Okay, I can see the combat's going to be really fun in this game.
Yes, it is.
So now we're learning about hacking the cameras. Detonate the grenade. Oh, it takes a minute for that to happen.
Okay.
Because again, you see it
Looks like
rising. That little thing above the guy's head.
Okay. No, I was gonna say, like, is this like because it didn't even show you throw the grenade; it was just dead.
No, I was hacking a grenade that's on him.
Oh, since we're not very far into it, I don't need to ask the usual question, but I am going to assume that throughout this game you are going to unlock fast travel.
Oh yeah, that's a guarantee because I know that this map is pretty huge. Okay, so it took a minute for the thing to explode because I kind of figured that's where we were going.
Right.
And jack in. Okay, so I don't have to do these things right away, so
Nice.
I can always go back and do them, apparently. Let's get at least one mission done before we got to call it a day.
Yep.
But I don't think I wanted to exit the car. Or maybe I did, because that is part of the mission that we're doing.
It does look like it, yes.
Got a trophy for that, by the way. Or you guys call it on Xbox achievements.
Yep.
So we're supposed to be targeting somebody.
The rescue, okay.
Tell this person to stay inside because something dangerous is obviously going to happen.
Yep. That was a quick hack.
Yeah. Not much security on that door.
Nope.
And of course, I'm doing the usual, going around and exploring everything to make sure see if there's things I need to take.
Like that coffee.
There was something, I couldn't tell what it was. I think it is a food of some kind. This person is clearly dead.
Yep. They gone. DED did.
And we're going to kill this guy. I don't trust it. You can do non-lethal takedowns in this game too, so...
Right.
Oh, these are enemies.
And I am going to
there.
trust that you do have a melee as well. It's just, this is not the time to use melee.
No, because there's enemies piling out of everywhere right now. I should duck down because I think that red indicates that I'm dying.
You would think.
Oops. I didn't want to pick the body up. I wanted to loot the body just like I was just doing to that guy.
Right.
Are you in here? That seemed dangerous, that whoever that was. Oh, he's down anyways.
Yep. Your
I want
buddy
this
got
gun, though. All right. Through this door we go.
into the bathroom.
Yeah, didn't realize that there was going to be some nudity in this game, but yeah, there was nudity in this game, guys.
All right, there we go.
So, jacking into this person. Huh. This is the person we're supposed to look for, and they're dead.
I'm just waiting, half anticipating that screen on your screen to turn green.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really intrigued by this game.
I can see why.
Yeah. This might have to be a Saturday night gaming type of thing here.
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, so we got to carry this body out to the terrace. Oh, right here. Place the patient on the ground. How do we do that? I forget how to. Okay. Had to be standing in a specific area.
Ah,
And did they just attack me?
I don't think so.
Oh. It seemed like one of them just barged in and like punched me or something.
They might have
Just pushed me out of the
a little
way
bit to yeah.
to get in and rescue this woman. Let's get out of here. Dude, did you just totally walk through those lockers?
I think he did.
You walk through the door. I'm going to walk through the hole in the wall.
Have some respect. That's what those holes were manufactured for.
I knew I saw something there that I could take earlier.
There you go.
It was a pack of cards. Okay, so the weird thing for me right now is in this game, it's square to like select the things. Typically on PlayStation, the X button is the select button.
Right.
It's a little bit off-putting for me, but I can work with it.
Yeah. I wish I could say there was a typical button on the Xbox, but it is so different between every game.
Yeah. See, as with it seems like a standard, right? On every PlayStation game, that X is your select. Oh, you're gonna drive? I want to drive. But fine. I guess we can get a view of Night City as we're driving.
Yep.
Look at the way the rain rolls down the window. That's insane.
Right?
I can tell I'm gonna love this game already.
Yeah, I can definitely see it.
Oh, geez. The moment you get to enjoy the city, trouble happens.
Right?
There we go. Took the driver out, so that should help.
Yep.
Well, the game just froze up on me.
I see that.
Which
But
is fine. We have reached the 1 hour mark, so
we have, and we have had a lot of fun here tonight watching this game, watching this demo. You know what else is going to be a lot of fun for our viewers, my friend?
maybe checking out everything we've got going on with the Turnbuckle affiliation program.
You're absolutely 100.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle affiliation program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m., followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursday we got total non-stop action with Brace for Impact at 8 p.m. Friday we game again with Unleashed, the Jessica Wilde story at 7 p.m. Following the game, join us for the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
going on with the Turnbuckle affiliation program. I think I was just muted just now.
You were.
But yeah, no, that's everything going on with the Turnbuckle affiliation program. And see what I mean by this game is constantly on sale. It's part of the Days of Play sale, $30 right now. Yep. But I guarantee you it's going to be a part of the next sale as well.
Oh, yeah.
It almost always is on sale. So
right.
But guys, if you want to find out everything you as far as all our shows go, simply visit turnbucklestudios.org. From there, you'll be able to meet with the rest of the team, such as myself, OMD, Carl Carafel, Bubba Duke, and other Chris Parrish and Carl. I said Carl Carafel already.
You did.
But OMD, where can the people find you?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking for me, you can find me on my Linktree. linktr.ee/OMDshow. And for you, Mr. Best.
Yeah. Yeah, now we know gaming can make you a very, very thirsty person. So why don't you head on over while you're online doing your gaming, head on over to swiftenergy.gg, use the promo code CBRS Gaming. It gets you 25% off of everything within the store. But if you want to look for me and my socials, guys, all you got to do is just look for me at my Linktree, linktr.ee/Chris_best83. OMD, what are those famous words we like to go out on?
Ladies and gentlemen, the world is a scary place. Take care of each other. From all of us here at the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program and CBRS Entertainment, to those of you out there, wherever you are, good night, good luck, we out.